Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Rabbi Solomon here from Chabad at Short Hills. Please bear with me. This is my 15th take of trying to do my blog live. Last week, I was fortunate to have my assistant here helping me, but this week, this place is closed. Unfortunately, our physical doors are closed, but our virtual doors are always open. I sit alone in my office till 3 in the morning, and I'm back early just trying to answer all the calls and all the yearning for human connection, for hope, for health, for a wish that we can move on in life and just go back and revert back to our regular rat race. We're not there yet, my friends, but we turn to God, we turn to Torah, we turn to our professionals, we turn to our healthcare providers, and we say, help us. But first and foremost, we have to turn to each other and say, Ish es re'eyo ya'azovu ula achiv yomah chazak. Each person will turn to their friend, their family, and say, chazak, we will be strong. You ask me for words of inspiration, and I dig deep in my heart and soul, and I look in Torah to find words that will encourage us. In my life, in my blessed life of being a pulpit rabbi, those who have inspired me the most undoubtedly have been the Holocaust survivors, and also those who are in recovery, no matter what recovery they may find themselves in. Why is that? Because when someone finds himself struggling with something that is more powerful than them, more difficult for them to comprehend, to deal with, the first and most important element of recovery is surrender. I surrender my knowledge, my strength, my will to something greater than me, a higher power, God. And for those that struggle with the concept of a higher power, is someone or something that can help me get through this because it's more powerful. It will get me every time. There is no way I can overcome this on my own. And so I have interacted with hundreds of those recovering from every type of struggle and addiction. And the way they do it is very simple. First of all, they surrender. They recognize that what's going on in life is more powerful than them. They cannot overcome this on their own, and they turn to others to help. Second of all, and there are many steps to this, they recognize that not only they have to surrender their powerlessness, but they also reach out and recognize that they're not alone and that others have healed and have gotten through this, and through that help, they can get better and they can get well. It is those people who have inspired me that one day at a time, when we go through trauma, trials and tribulations that we are not prepared for, we do not know how to handle. There is no textbooks. There's no corona for dummies. We turn to people who say, let's just take it one day at a time. We're overly obsessed with the news because we're anxious. But let's look for hopeful messages, for positive things, and say, today I'm healthy and well. I'm doing what's necessary to protect myself and my family. And we'll have the strength to do what I need to do to get through this and give others the strength as well. We can sit and worry all day, but if we don't reach out to someone else and ask them how they're doing and share that fear and also share that hope, will be a very isolated and dark place. There is the prayer that in recovery the addicts say, and for those who are addicts, it's a blessed thing to be in life. It used to be viewed as a negative thing, but I firmly believe it's a blessed position to have. And the prayer goes as follows. And I ask you to write down the prayer or Google it, and certainly just to think of the prayer in your heart and see how it personalizes and how you can interpret it into your personal life. The prayer begins, God, something bigger and greater than me. Grant me the serenity. Grant me, give this to me because I can't acquire it on my own. The serenity is such a powerful, beautiful word. Peace of mind. Menuchas hanefesh, menuchas hadas. Peace of my soul, peace of mind. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. I have to have the acceptance that I'm a very powerful person, but I cannot change certain things that are way beyond me. In fact, most things in life. I cannot change if I'm addicted to something. I cannot change if there's a virus out there. I cannot change if there's hate and people want to do bad things. I can only change myself and my environment around me. So God, grant me the serenity, the peace of mind to accept that this corona is greater than all of us. No one can overcome this corona individually. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and the courage to change the things I can. That which God has blessed us with, He gave us courage. Give me the courage to be the man, to be the woman, to be the human, to be the leader, to be the father, the mother, the parent, the child, the sibling, to do the things I can. The courage because we need courage to step up in life and do those necessary things. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage, the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. God, you blessed me, you blessed all of us with wisdom, the wisdom to know the difference between the courage and serenity. And ultimately we say, thy will, not mine, be done. Meaning, my will is to be healthy, stay alive, provide for my family, do good, and sometimes not always do the right things. But thy will, because you created me, you've helped me come down into this world, you've made me the person I am, thy will, not mine, be done. God, we turn to you today and say, please, help us get over the fear, help us be able to withstand the time that we have to be in isolation with our families, that we should be able to view the benefits that go along with that. Such as we have siblings that we speak, and not so often now there's a WhatsApp chat just for our siblings. We've never interacted so much before. Spending time with your children at home, enjoying the Shabbat, doing the things that's necessary to really stop and to say, these are my blessings, but I'm so caught up in the life of this country that I'm not able to really appreciate the serenity that Shabbat, that daily life brings to us. So my friends, I turn to you today and I say to you, please say this prayer with me. God, and again, if someone struggles with the concept of a higher power, think of somebody that inspires them or something. But we all know that we're not the begin all and end all. Somebody once said it best. He says, I may not believe in God, but one thing I know, I'm not God. So let's turn. God, our Father in heaven, grant me this serenity, the peace of mind to accept the things I can't change what's going on in the world. The courage to change the things I can, do the right things for myself and my family and those around me, to reach out to people who need the help, to be there for others, to set the proper example of how to live life, and the wisdom to know the difference. Give me wisdom to be able to withstand this difficult period, the patience, the endurance, the love, the calm that we need today. Thy will, not mine, be done. Help us, God. You placed disease on this earth, but you've also placed healing. Send the healing to our people. Send the healing to all those who are struggling, all those who are suffering now. Send the healing to all those healthcare workers that are dedicating their lives at great risk for us. Thy will, not mine, be done. This Shabbat is a special Shabbat. It's a Shabbat in which we say Chazak, Chazak, Benis Chazek. We thank God for concluding another Torah portion. Unfortunately, we will not be able to read it live here, but read it at home with your family. And in addition to this blog, I'm going to be sending out special links for Zoom, a Zoom service today as a pre-Shabbat service at 5:30, and also a Havdalah service at 8:30. Reach out to those in need. Reach out to God. Surrender your powerlessness to this craziness that's going around that no one has ever experienced, and please God, we never will. And I look forward to hopefully each and every day bringing good news and inspiration. Share this inspiration with others. I love you all. Chana sense of love. Kindlech are good. I hope you're all well. If you need anything, please, there's a link that I sent out on the email to take care of everyone. Please send us that link. Fill in that link rather, and send us the need of those who need help. We're here to help. That's what we're all about. I love you. Shabbat Shalom. Chazak, Chazak. Benis Chazek. Good Shabbos.